Good morning, guys. Realizing you can't even see me. It is 6:30 a.m. and about to walk Carl. Guys, the clock here. Turn the thing around. 6:30 a.m. It is a balmy 70 degrees here in Honolulu this morning. And yeah, getting out early. Sorry when I hold the camera like that. Getting out here early to walk Carl before church. Feeling good this morning. Yeah, what I want to talk about this morning is just empathy before advice. Empathy before advice. And I think that's a really important thing to do. That's a relational tool. Empathizing with someone, understanding. Usually if someone's coming to you and they're talking to you about, stuff that's going on in their life, they're probably maybe just complaining, wanting an emotional connection more than they want advice. Not that advice isn't a good thing. Maybe you have some great truths to say, but if you're not empathizing before you are sharing that advice, my dog is going nuts, I don't think it's really going to be heard. And a good thing is, if you have good things to say, you want it to be heard. And I think a lot of times our attitude is like, well, it just needs to be said. And the reality is if it just needs to be said and it's that important, then you want to say it in a way that it will be best received. So empathy before advice. And the other thing is advice. Ask people if they want to hear it. If they don't want to hear it, and then it's not going to be received. So it's really pointless to be sharing your truth with someone who's not ready to receive it. I guess sometimes you just need to say it, but I think a skill of empathy before giving that advice is really important. Relating to that person, validating their feelings, and validating what they're thinking before giving that advice. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, and have enough relationship with people in your life, and have enough established relationship that you know that you can give advice, and it's trusted advice, and people are going to hear you a lot better if they know that you truly care for them and aren't just pontificating. So I don't know if that's helpful to anyone. I think it's a good thing. Empathy before advice. So up early this morning, 6:33. It's not super early, but we're gonna walk here a little bit. Our usual path, it's been raining here a lot, so our usual path gets all muddy, so I come to the park here and I walk on the sidewalk and let Carl walk in the grass. So there's that. About to head back to the YWAM base and pick up my buddy Tyler, who's on staff there with the DTS. He just finished the Biblical Core course, him and his wife. They're from Maryland. And he helps me set up our church. We're a mobile church. We set up in a elementary school cafeteria every Sunday. So if you're part of a mobile church and help set up, that's awesome. Also, just encouragement, if you are a church goer and your church needs help, volunteer. Even if it's just once a month, once every other month. There's that saying that says 10% of people do 90% of the work, or something like that. And just don't let that be, man. Get after it, volunteer. And volunteering is a great way just to connect with people on a deeper level. You're going to be doing work beside people, and it's a great way just to connect and build relationships on a deeper level than you would just by attending church and shaking people's hand during that grieving time. So there it is. Be empathetic when people are sharing with you. Before you launch in and give advice, validate what they're feeling. Really listen well before you're trying to jump in with your opinion, with your solution, and make sure that I believe you guys probably have really good things to say, but if we have good things to say, we need to make sure that they're heard well, and that requires some strategy, some empathy. Yeah, and just if it's not going to be received, then it's kind of wasted breath. So there it is. Early morning thoughts with Jim. Have a good day, and maybe I will Facebook later. See ya. Hello, Ben.